Everyone is mad. Will Path of Exile 2 cave under the pressure of the zoom wanna go fast crowd? Will the people who say that Path of Exile 2 should be kind of more like Diablo 4 but still more like Path of Exile 1 get their way? Or will division continue? Now, personally, I hope, division gets replaced with a reasonable vision, not whatever this nonsense is. But let's not make the game that much easier. Sure, yeah, let's nerf the things that don't have counterplay and kind of one-shot you in most of the times when they're white mobs. But let's not actually make it more of the Zoom fest. Is that right, Quinn? Because listen, Quinn is a serious person. Quinn is a respectable, smart person, I think, kind of, right? I'm not 100% sure, but he probably is. I mean, he made a cook shed, understand that the cook shed is not really working out and is bad. Then he made another one, overpaid for land or something, and got probably ripped off on his house. But I'm pretty sure he's a smart guy at the end of the day. Okay, Quinn, tell us how life is, because it's not looking good for Path of Exile 2 currently.
Yo, what the is this?
A lot of negativity, that's what it is.
Slog, bro. Look at this. Dude, instantly. Dude, what is... Dude, this word slog... It's like they saw their favorite YouTuber say slog. I need to come...
By the way, look at this. These are the people. This is their complaint, by the way. Dawn of the Hunt update. Everything feels like a total slog because it's slower. Yeah. Because the game got to the level where it was like PoE 1, where you literally just zoomed and cruised through a map in seconds and one-shot the boss. Yeah, they're gonna nerf it. I don't understand what the hell is the problem with Path of Exile 1 players and understanding that Path of Exile 2 is not gonna be like that. It's not supposed to be like that. I really find it strange that people can't just figure this out, okay? Every boss fight is incredibly longer than it needs to be. What the fuck does that mean? A boss doesn't take 5 seconds to kill and now you're fucking mad? Wow. Okay.
Come in and just set everyone's spamming slog.
There are very reasonable things that you can say about this, because there are a lot of actual things bad things that you can say about Path of Exile 2 and how the Hunt update or whatever the hell it was called is going and what it has done. But that's not it. that's really not that much it.
Slog this, slog that. Dawn of the Hunt upgrade. Everything feels like a total slog. Every boss fight is incredibly longer than it needs to be. Most of the skills do little to no damage. I understand they said they wanted to slow the gameplay down, but I don't think even I will make it more than 1 week in this league at this point. It feels incredibly awful right now. If you can even get the game to run and be stable, that is a huge if. The game, they made the game mode for Path of Exile 1 called Ruthless. It was extremely slow and boring with very few item drops. They said...
Yeah, people are complaining about the item drops so much. Oh, everything's not a loot pinata. To be fair, that's what Path of Exile 1 turned into. If you actually looked at what was considered a good league in Path of Exile 1 and a bad league in Path of Exile 1, the difference was loot drops. If a league showered you in loot non-stop, it was automatically pretty much hailed as a good league. No matter what the mechanic, by the way, it was just hailed as a good league. But if it didn't have that, it was considered shit. Which is honestly, I think it's honestly hilarious, but okay.
It was a side project that it wouldn't affect the game. Nobody played Ruthless mode in PV1 because it wasn't fun to play. Okay, tell that to...
People played Ruthless. Ruthless was fun until you got to the point where you were only gated by certain specific drops and getting them just took way, way, way too long. And then it did actually turn not that great through, though.
Fucking Kriparian little gup. Ruthless was the beta test for PS2. That's true, though. That is true, though. This is the first true thing he said. Path of Exile 2 is their vision for Ruthless as a standalone game, not playing Ruthless 2.0. Sorry, it's just not fun! Exclamation point!
I hate these people.
Jesus Christ, this is
Bit
some
of passion.
hardcore, bro, hardcore. Hey, there we go. Okay, all right. There's a lot of positive reviews, dude. Obviously, I'm in the positive ones. These are the mostly positive ones. If I was to go to negative only, so recent, mostly negative. Show graph.
Let's see, let's go.
Holy.
Jesus! A 3-to-1
Let's
ratio.
look at this trend. April 4th. See, I was actually one of these guys, by the way. I was one of these guys. Isn't that funny? That was me. Before the league launched, I was like, oh, I haven't. It said review the game. You haven't reviewed the game. It just told me to review the games. I'm like, oh, fuck it, I'll review the game. Very good game. Still needs a lot of work, bug fixes, content patches, etc. But in my opinion, it looks like it'll be one of the best games ever made if they continue down this path. That's what I said before the. That's what I said before the league started. I'm this guy, bro. I'm in this camp right here.
Damn, they knew.
Oof. Dig it, oof. Oh, look at that. So, 1.2.
And by the way, this makes sense. People don't want hard games. People want games that feign hardness. Wait, I think that was actually some kind of clip of a guy actually saying this about Path of Exile. I'm pretty sure there was a clip about a guy saying exactly what I'm gonna say. That people just want fake hardness. They don't really want ever to be in a losing situation, but they want to feel like it somehow was a challenge, even the lose criteria doesn't exist. And that was Path of Exile 1. You could do almost anything and get... I don't know. Last time I did almost anything, I got the tier 12 maps, and it was full fucking bullshit that I did. And that's it. I mean, you can almost do anything and get away with it. And that's what people want, okay? There's a reason people play Dark Souls, and it's loved. There's a reason people play Elden Ring, and it's loved. Because people are going to say, oh, that's a hard game. I like hard games. I'm special. I'm a retard also. Very cool, Mr. Retard. And then there are actually hard games like Lost Ark, which not a single fucking Elden Ring player is going to play because it's too hard, okay? Elden Ring has literally the same boss design with the same fucking 4 mechanics, aka do a charge attack or a ranged attack when the player is too far away from the boss. Player is under you, do some kind of stompy AoE ground thing. Players in front of you, do a 3 to 4 or 5 combo swing attack. That's it. That's literally it. That's how the game is designed. Every boss is the same 4 or 5 mechanics, just pasted over and over again. You play Lost Ark, where bosses have 30 to 50 potential move sets that they can do and mechanics that need to be done in very explicitly perfect timings. And none of these people are going to play. None of these people are going to stay, because it's actually hard. People want fake hard things. People want fake achievements. People want to say, oh, I did the hard thing. I'm special.
2K negative April the 5th. With 420 positive. And then we got less, 350 positive to 1.5K negative. So we got less positive and even more negative than before. To even then less positive to even, well, slightly less negative. Pretty similar ratio, yeah.
3.5 to 1.
29% positive. Okay, so wait. Oh, you can see the ratio. 25% positive. So we were 75 before the league started. To 25% positive. To 18% positive. To 19% positive. To 29% positive. To 27% positive. To 29% positive. So... still 70% negative, even to this day, after all the changes they're making. Still 70% negative, even with all these changes. Huh? 82, 80, 77, 76, 78, 80. To be honest, I probably agree with this. Like, I think the game is currently like a 8 out of 10 or 7 out of 10, somewhere around there. But I predict it's going to be a
Yeah.
9 out of 10 plus, right? Given time to cook. Genuinely, that's my genuine belief. It's
The fake Australian said time to cook, boys. It's over.
guys. Exile 2 current patch is a million times better than Diablo 4. Like a million times better.
D4 bad. It's true, though. It's very true. Though, again, I said this, and I'll say it again. The newest Diablo 4 season is going to be, unironically, the best season so far. That actually has something that, seems interesting, at least. And after, it's going to be complete shit, because nothing's probably ever going to be even close to matching it, because this is the actual first real season with a kind of mechanic, which is technically bad if you... Listen, I'm not going to explain. If you want me explaining why the next Diablo 4 season is going to be the best thing they have done, and why that's going to ruin everything forward, because they're never going to be able to replicate it, because the best season arguably incorporates all of the worst things in any game designed ever. It's gonna be great. Watch the previous video. Anyway, that was Quinn69. He's a fake Australian out of 10. Bye!